my wonderful honey drops. Today we are back with watching more of the epic the musical. We are watching the Thunder Saga today. Say hi, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Very wonderful. So we are doing something a little different where we are going because the animatic that I would like to share, because I really like it, I think kind of spoils what this song is early in the animatic. We're actually going to listen to the song first and then watch the animatic. So this song is going to be played twice. Now,
all right.
This is obviously the opening to the Thunder Saga. This song is called Suffering. Is there any sort of thoughts before we get into this? Any sort of things bouncing around in your head?
So, this is after the Underworld Saga. So did they just get out of the Underworld, or?
Yes, they.
Okay,
this is the start of Act 2.
Hmm.
So the ending of Act 1 was him being like, what if I become a monster? And then they're now we're in the Thunder Saga. Act 2 has started, the lights are up and they're back on their boat trying to get home still.
Yes.
So what are our thoughts? Any thoughts? You don't have to have thoughts, but
let's see. Wonder what Odysseus is gonna do. You know.
Well, do you have any thoughts on why the song is called Suffering?
Let's see. I mean, damn, yeah, I guess.
All right.
I guess he is, huh? I guess.
All right.
He's been doing that, yeah.
Well, this also is going. Oh God, I hope it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna push play and hopefully it doesn't spoil it in the lyrics too, because I'd be so fucking mad. Anyways. Because I didn't check. I'm like a dingus to check. It's fine. This is really loud, oh my god.
Don't you miss me? More than you know. Then jump in the water and kiss me. Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water. I'll make sure that you are safe and sound.
I tried to pause it before the next line. So what are what are our thoughts so far in the first 30 seconds?
Well, that's a little ironic, isn't it?
What's so ironic? Please share your thoughts.
The dog's on a 10-year voyage and Rose afraid of water, huh?
Is he?
Maybe just a little.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's watch our love leave the ground. Oh, I would, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time. I would take the suffering from you. As good as it sounds, right here I'm just fine. I can take the suffering from you. You know that I prefer my feet on the ground. I will take the suffering from you. Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Is he dreaming?
Hang on, daughter?
Daughter?
What?
Who is he talking to? Is this a dream? What do you think is going on, Keith?
This can't be the... Wait, no.
Should I push play?
Press play. Press play.
Okay, of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared.
So where do you think is the quote-unquote safest place for him to go to get home?
Safest place for him to go.
I know it's been a while since you've heard anything about the Odyssey, but technically speaking...
It has been...
I mean, you did mention some of it last time we recorded.
I mean, I mentioned some of it, but, like, I only know bits and pieces of the Odyssey.
That is so fair. Which is why I like testing you when we listen to this. I think
Fantastic.
that's fun. That's the fun part.
Let's see.
And also, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is even the real Penelope?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, what do you think is going on?
Let's see. Is this...
First,
my...
yes, go ahead. Speak your thoughts.
Like, okay. My first thought are, my first thought is, these are the sirens.
Okay.
But, I forget exactly what their role is in the Odyssey, so this is I'm probably just wrong on that. But I know for goddamn sure that Odysseus doesn't have a daughter, so... All right. I mean, we've gone through, like, how many songs where he has mentioned a son?
And no daughter?
And no daughter?
Tisk tisk. Alright. Here, let me back up just a smidgen.
Sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
Okay, alright, there it is.
This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified.
I would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, for you I would die, but can't you let me stay dry?
I can take the suffering from you.
You should come onto the ship. We'll jump out the same time.
I will take the suffering from you.
The things I do for you.
And that's the end of the song. So now we're going to watch the actual animatic for this, the one that I picked, because I wanted to get all of your thoughts before we watch the animatic. So, are you ready?
Cool. All right.
And now you're gonna get so many fun answers.
Don't you miss me?
More than you know.
Then jump in the water and kiss me.
Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's watch our love leave the ground.
Dolphin,
I love the stupid dolphin. It's so funny. Just
Me and our daughter.
there's a different animatic. The main reason I picked this one is because it goes straight into the next song really well, and it's the same artist. But there is another really good one by an artist named Gigi, and they actually like have fake Penelope here, like holding an actual fake child, and it looks almost like a Ditto trying to be a human girl. It's so funny.
And let's watch our love leave the ground.
Oh, I would, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole
I
time.
would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, as good as that sounds, right here I'm just
I
fine.
can take the suffering from you.
You know that I prefer my feet on the ground.
Ah. Hmm?
So this is the siren.
I'll take the suffering from you.
Yes.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
Now, what do you know about Scylla? In general, what in your brain do you remember about Scylla? If anything. Because I think I've mentioned her and her story, like, maybe once. But she's not a story that I bring up that often.
So
Yeah?
Scylla is here's a fun fact. Scylla's a heroic spirit in Fate Grand Order.
Scylla is? Wait, but she's
well,
not
a
summonable.
servant, but not a
okay.
summonable servant. But
Okay,
she
I was
is,
about to
in
be like,
fact,
bitch.
a heroic spirit. A heroic spirit.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
As of right now, she's not summonable. She's a minor character at the as of right now, but we do have a design for her.
Oh my god, bitch! I gotta Google this real quick. Hold on.
But she is from what I've seen of her, she is a
Wait, is she the golden thing that you sent me a while back, like a long time ago? Or
probably.
because I'm looking up, I'm trying to find Scylla, and the first thing that comes up, besides like like wiki pages, is oh, I can't pronounce this. I'm bad at this. Shurasar? The thing that looks like it's got tentacles and a veil.
Shurasar?
Hold on. I can send it to you.
Okay.
I'll have to also put this.
I'll send the design. I'll send like Scylla's design to you real quick. Hang on.
Good. Give.
Oh yeah, no, you actually sent it.
That is okay.
Yeah, that is in fact Scylla. Yeah.
Okay, then I think we talked about this because I remember you sending me this.
Oh well,
Or
yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about it, but I think we were mostly talking about it because, I think we were talking about it because of my design for my VTuber model.
Oh,
if
well,
I were to
yeah.
have a monster form, I think this is what we used as a reference.
Yes.
If I were to have a monster form.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Full circle. My God. So what do you? So back to my question. What do you know about Scylla? Besides, like from your Fate knowledge, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. So, Scylla, from what I remember, is a similar-ish situation to a lot of characters in Grecian mythology. Where she was originally a priestess or just generally a maiden who like it just by existing existing and just being beautiful, I guess, attracted some sort of minor god. I think it's Glaucus, or Glaucus, whatever whatever their name is, and in doing so, someone else, I don't think it's Cersei. No, it is Cersei.
Yeah, it is Cersei. I can confirm that
Cersei
part. Yeah.
turns her into an enormous ship devouring creature.
So I will tell you, because it's not like it's brought up in this at all, but in this version, to my knowledge, they're using the story where it's Poseidon,
Okay, gotcha.
who came after her, and that's why Poseidon doesn't want to go near her, because now she's something that can rule in the ocean and actually fight him.
Ah,
So
I see.
now, obviously, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, based on the information that I'm given, that's the version that they're using. Also, just as a little fun thing, you see how there's 6 pairs of eyes?
Right.
Scylla's got 6 heads.
Yes.
So, and
I
I
do remember that.
I just like this little thing where on the don't you get the eyes.
Scylla,
No.
It's so
this
good.
is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified.
The fucking hair pushback gets me every fucking
Jesus
time.
Christ.
I love it so much.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified.
I would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, for you I would die, but can't you let me stay
I
dry?
can take the suffering from you.
You should come onto the ship. We'll jump at the same time.
I will take the suffering from you.
The things I do for you.
Okay, because this goes like basically directly into the next song. So I will tell you that the next song is called Different Beast. So the next song is called Different Beast. Okay?
I see. Yeah.
Alright.
As wild as that, here's the thing. The thing that tipped me off that this was a siren was,
Go for it.
Hilariously, not the fact that she was a mermaid. Because the versions of the Odyssey that I have heard tell of describe the sirens as differently.
Mhm.
They're more like bird people,
Yeah.
akin to harpies.
Right.
In other tellings of the Odyssey,
Right.
rather than mermaids.
The more like quote unquote
um,
classic sirens that most people venge from, whereas the more
Right.
the classic version is the one with wings, because that's the thing that's funny, is that's why they're on rocks, because they're birds perching on rocks.
Right. The thing that tipped me off wasn't that. It was the fact that Odysseus' leg was tied.
Tied. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's why I paused it. I was like,
yeah.
look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. And like that's a loose-ish that's a looser interpretation, quite literally looser. Because I've from what I remember from not from reading it, because I didn't get this far, definitely.
This far, I had no idea.
But from like just stuff that I've heard just around the internet and just in like world history classes and stuff.
Mhm.
Is that Odysseus didn't just tie one of his legs
It was
in
his
order
whole
to
body.
prevent himself. Yeah, he ties his whole body to the mast.
Yeah.
And even has every single one of his crew members of his remaining crew members to put I think it's beeswax into their ears or earplugs.
Mhm.
So that he could hear the sirens,
But no one else could.
but no one else could. And even if he tries to tell the crew to untie him and let him go, they won't hear
they can't-
anything.
Yeah, they can't hear shit. All right. This is different Freeze now.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine.
What a hard open, right? Just the first thing he does is he fucking shoots at her.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine. You've been trying to take my life this whole time. I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren.
I love that they're anglerfish.
Mm-hmm.
I love their design. I love the anglerfish,
yeah.
the teeth. I love it. I love the fact that they do not have eyes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. 10 out of 10. No notes.
Right.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter. But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks,
Hi, Odysseus.
you didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now.
The fact that he doesn't even flinch when she jumps at him. Odysseus, are you okay, buddy?
We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens, singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island. We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters.
This song is like just I love this song, don't get me wrong, but it is so uncomfortable. Which I know is the point. However, it is so uncomfortable.
We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us. Oh, spare us, please.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown. He is a different beast now.
So they are going to cut off their tails and throw them back in the water.
That's crazy.
Sir. I understand that, you know, killing them so that way the next group of sailors doesn't die. That's fine. That's fine. Here's the thing.
That's like a purposeful version of like of poaching fishermen and anglers who catch sharks in their nets and then cut off their fins for shark fin soup, except on purpose.
Yeah. Just and then we get these fun visuals.
He won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a...
And if you listen, the crew is saying he is the man-made monster when previously they were saying we are.
We are.
So now it's just he is the man-made monster. because his crew is seeing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
They know what's going on.
No longer, he won't take more suffering. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Odysseus.
Neat.
So this is our next song. It's the Scylla song. Warnings, gore, scary stuff, spooky.
Cool.
What were our thoughts on the past two songs? I didn't get to properly ask you because the one just literally went into the other, so.
Fair enough.
What are we thinking so far? We're halfway through the saga, so.
Oh, this is already the halfway point.
Because there's only 4 songs.
Oh, through the
no.
saga. Yeah, okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
no, wait, there's 5 songs. I'm dumb. But this is the halfway point. This is the 3rd song in the 5-song saga. So.
Yeah, this is such a I guess after, for lack of a better turn of phrase, heel turn of
like a tonal
Odysseus
shift.
of Odysseus's tonal shift in Monster,
Mm-hmm.
to lead Act 2 with something more with more of a hope spot in suffering
Mm-hmm.
is very interesting and somewhat disarming. And then you get to and then it comes into the next song.
Different beasts, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, that cuteness we were just doing? Haha, too bad for you. They're dead now.
Yeah, that's less disarming and more like cutting your arm off. Or tail in this case.
Yeah. Alright, ready for Scylla?
Yep, let's go.
Boop. I think I pushed play. I did. Okay, cool.
The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home.
Deep down,
You're quiet today.
deep down,
Not much to say.
deep down, you hide a reason for
I
shame.
got a secret I can no longer.
So what secret do you think he has? Because he mentioned he had one back on Circe's island. So what do you think is
Right.
plaguing his mind? If you can't think of anything that he could be hiding from his captain, that's fine. But I'm just curious if there's anything.
I mean, there's one that I've been turning over in my head a lot.
Okay.
That is the notion that he was the one who opened the bag.
Well, let's find out what's been plaguing this poor man's
I
mind.
got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down,
You know that we are the same.
I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
Yeah, okay.
Eurylochus! Eurylochus!
Yeah, I thought so. I just didn't. I just was like, that's too obvious. Like, there's no way.
Eurylochus, my guy!
Leaving them feeling betrayed, breaking the bonds that you've made.
I'm so sorry.
There is no price we won't pay.
Forgive me.
to survive.
So I want to go back and I want you to like, this is my favorite part because it's like the part in the background, the like feeling betrayed, the bonds,
Breaking the bonds that you've made.
like that with them, like
So
Ugh.
sorry.
There is no price we
Also the fact that he's not, that Odysseus isn't saying anything back is
Right.
like, he's like, hey, I'm really sorry about that I did this, and he's just not saying it.
won't
Forgive
take.
me.
We both know what it takes to survive.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Deep down.
Also, did you see that? Hold on. It's an eye.
Oh, that's sick.
It looks like an eye, and I don't know if it's intentional, but that's the coolest fucking thing. That it's a giant eye, and then you just
We only care for ourselves.
Eurylochus, light up 6 torches.
also the fact that he looks so just like tired, and as Eurylochus goes for his sword, he doesn't seem to join
Doesn't
him in that.
do anything.
He doesn't seem to join
Light
him.
up 6 torches.
Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
Hello.
Fucking
eels. That's
eels.
sick.
Fucking eels. The reason I picked this, even though they're eels, that's also kind of the point. That's kind of the reason I picked them, is because they're eels. Because I know that if I was in this, even if I wasn't a person who died, I would get fucking traumatized because it's fucking eels. I cannot deal with eels. I've said this a million times. I fucking hate eels. But it's okay because they're drawn. Drawn eels aren't as bad. So, but I think this is my favorite design of Scylla, where one of the heads is also the female head,
Right.
but like it's well, you'll see. But I love the transformation. It's really good, and I love it. And
yeah.
it's so spooky, and I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the hello. Like, it's so good. Just
Hello.
that bubbliness to it. Like, yeah, that is sick as shit.
Oh.
Run for your life!
Because if you notice, every single time she quote unquote spoke, her mouth never
Moved.
because it wasn't her mouth. This is her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone too.
We are the same, you and I.
So there's something that I haven't seen people point out that I want to point out to you.
Cool.
So, obviously, I think you probably noticed she went after the people with the torches.
Torches.
Right. Odysseus wasn't the person who handed out the torches. Eurylochus was.
Eurylochus was.
He basically told Eurylochus to pick who was dying without telling him that that's what it was going to be.
It was telling it. Yeah.
So I like that. For him to also like, I feel like obviously Eurylochus realized that, right? And like he's having a mental breakdown right now. And there was also something that I remember when I first watched this, and I was like, wow, it would have been such a good day to be a rower. Because you would not have been holding a
right. It's so true.
Like, but no, I love the song for Scylla. I think it's really fucking good. And yeah, thoughts. What are your thoughts on Scylla?
So, I was under the impression that I only knew that like Scylla existed,
right?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that Odysseus kills Scylla.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I knew that like 6 people died. While they navigated through her cavern. So I guess. I just thought that they tried to fight it.
Nope.
I didn't realize that he
just gave up 6 people.
He just gives up 6 people. Damn.
Yeah. And the next song is called Mutiny. Can you guess what this one might be about?
Okay, I wonder.
Who knows? Blood, violence, animal death.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men. Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad, that this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad, that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when we fought with Circe, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something! I can't!
So, thoughts? I mean, Eurylochus is spitting straight facts, so.
Yeah.
And I think... So, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's correct, but what... First of all, alright? So, first of all, they didn't even fucking know that they were going into Scylla's thing because no one but him knew that this was the way. Because none of them heard because they had beeswax in their ears.
Right.
So they really didn't know what the fuck was going on. He didn't tell anyone, like nothing. And I think that's like even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there's a chance, okay? I'm not saying it's a big chance, but it's a chance that they could have talked about this and 6 and 6 people would have given their lives. There's a chance that they could have hatched a plan and 6 people would have given up their lives to make sure everyone else got home. Right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But here's the thing. Their captain is no longer the captain that they knew, because now he is a monster that only cares about the people who matter most to him. And I think he's starting to realize that the only people that matter are Penelope and his son. So what's 6 people if it means he gets to go home?
Single-mindedness, love, A rank. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. So.
Then you have forced my hand.
You really do. Lower your weapon.
No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drain the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
Eurylicus, Eurylicus, Eurylicus. Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay. I am not letting you get in my way! My brothers, why? How are we supposed to trust you now?
What's that tune?
Oof.
We're playing Name That Tune. Keith, what's that tune?
It is certainly familiar.
They're about to say the lyric, but I wanted to pause it to see if you remembered.
That's from the... It's either the first or second saga. I can at least narrow it down to that much. I'm glad I can do that.
3.
3? Damn it.
It's the Ocean Saga, yeah.
That is Ocean, right.
Second song in the Ocean Saga.
Yeah, I was like, it's not 3rd. I know it's definitely not 3rd. It's right before that.
Yeah. Hmm?
It's been a hot minute.
Here. If you can't remember,
for
it's
context, everyone, I had just gotten back from a trip to Iceland, and that was about 2 weeks.
fine. Yes.
So,
and the entire time
is...
he didn't listen to any of the songs. Yeah. Mr. Snowboy over here.
I hate snow.
Anyway.
Are we supposed to trust you now? Now, your time has come, your luck's run out. Now,
The song is Luck Run Outs. Runs out.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, they said that you rely on wit and people die on it. Like, there's only so much that the
time has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it. Whoa.
and they fucking knock him out.
My head.
At least they bandaged his stab wound, you know?
Some island, the first one we found. It's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy.
First of all, I love the art. Because Eurylicus
Right.
really looks so tired.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. We don't know when the last time they ate was. We really don't. Like, it literally could have been when they were with Cersei. Like, that could have been the last time that they ate. Because obviously they can't eat anything in the underworld. Unless you're an idiot. Or trying to stay with your husband. But... because that's the version of Persephone I will always believe in.
I love pomegranate seeds.
I I do, actually. Okay, this is a slight offset, but if anyone... Okay, pomegranate blueberry juice as popsicles, highly recommend. Fucking delicious shit. I mean, the juice itself is also good, but as a popsicle, bitch, that slaps. Anyways, what do you think? What do you think? Whether they're on an island with a bunch of cows on it. And hunger is so heavy.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it, man. I ain't trusting that.
And hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of the sun, don't know where it's from, but here's where we found all these cows to hunt. Right in front, and hunger is so heavy. Hunger is so heavy.
I will also let it be known that the god of the sun is not Apollo, okay? You can fight me on this. I've heard people be like, oh, isn't that Apollo? No, the god of the sun is Helios.
Helios.
Okay? I will fight people, because here's the thing. Okay, so technically, if you want to get super duper uber technical, Helios is technically the titan of the sun. Now, that being said, technically, when... Hold on, I have to take my jacket off because I have a jacket on right now. Technically, when Helios... There are stories of Helios stop being the sun god and it being taken up by Apollo. But to be fair, I think Apollo is too busy chasing anything that can breathe to do that, to like officially, do day and night. But he's got like the charisma of a sun god, so. But that's not entirely what he's there for, so.
Fair enough.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But
Also, can we talk about how, like, obviously the motif of luck runs out is throughout this entire song, but this back and forth is also very similar to luck runs out. Like, we're in the home of the wind god and all that. And also the fact that Eurylochus, for the first time, called him by a nickname and not just Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that kind of, like, and the softness in both their voices, where Eurylochus feels just so, like, dead, and Odysseus still having that hope where he's like, no, we can do this, I like it. and they're, oh god.
if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm tired, my friend.
But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
How much longer must I suffer
Please
now?
don't do
How
this.
much longer must I push through
I need
doubt?
to get
How
home.
much longer must I go about my
Eurylochus.
life like this when people die like this? Whoa. How much longer must we suffer now?
Reconsider.
How much longer must we push through
We can
doubt?
get
How much longer must we go about our lives like this when people die like this?
Eurylochus, no!
I also love the fact that he screams that he's just a man, because that desperation, like, he's the only other character that's said anything like that, where, like, yeah, that makes sense. When you're just, like, when you hit the bottom, like, the desperation hits you so hard that you're just one person. There's only so much you can do. I know. And then he killed the cow, and it's got fucking golden blood, because guess what? That's not a normal cow.
You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends. And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think he'll send? Full speed ahead! Full speed ahead! Faster! Full speed ahead! Faster! Full speed ahead! We're too late.
So this is Thunderbringer, warning, flashing lights, suggestive themes. So for a fun fact for you guys, the reason, because obviously, spoilers, Zeus shows up. Oh gosh, who would have guessed? It's the Thunder Saga. Anyways, the reason Zeus shows up is because Helios goes to Zeus and says, I will put the sun in the... in the underworld if you don't fucking wrap that shit up. I will put the sun in the underworld forever if you don't fix that little shit. And Zeus is like, well, okay. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
the humans need the sun, and the underworld does not. I'm pretty sure. I mean, most of them don't need vitamin C or vitamin D. So, anyways, the difference between this one and the one that we just watched is that they aren't on a boat. They haven't made it to the boat yet in this version, so they're still on the island. So they're on land.
Gotcha.
So, but I like this one the most. So, because I love how fucking icky Zeus is. Zeus is so icky. It's like good ickiness. Okay, so can you hear the thing in the back? Hold on. The da 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 da. Do you hear that? Like, I think it's an electric guitar.
Mhm.
It's if you listen to it, hold on, let me. Let's cross the line. Da, 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 da. So it's My Goodbye in like with I think it's an electric guitar. I might be wrong, but I think it's an electric guitar hooked up to something. But it's My Goodbye in the background, which I think is just so like because this guy's coming in swinging.
Pride is a damsel in distress,
And the fact that it looks like a woman, like
hiding away where only I can undress her.
ew.
Trial she cannot to confess. In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure. Thunder.
So the fact that he like runs his hands up the cloud and then rips it apart, like it's so Zeus. It's so icky Zeus, which like makes me appreciate this because I hate it when people make Zeus, like you can make him like here's the thing. You can make him hot, okay? You can make him attractive. But you have to give him the ickiness. You can't just make him hot and walk away. That's because that's not Zeus. Zeus is icky. Zeus is very, very icky. And you have to give him the ickiness. Otherwise, that's not Zeus. That's just a hot man with lightning powers. So. Sorry, what?
What? Well, I'll talk about Fate Zeus when the song is over. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Pressure. Thunder. Bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm I think they lose.
If he were to pick
Damn.
between his...
What a call out.
Right?
Yikes.
Enlighten me, King of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great. I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate. To the thunder bringer, here to bring your...
So someone's gotta suffer. Zeus is doing call outs right now.
Until your death with fear, and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder, here to yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Sublime you for your act of crime. Choose.
Just this face. It's a good face. Fuck this face.
Choose. Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say. You or your crew.
He has to choose between himself.
You gotta choose. Oh boy.
Oh boy! Make sure you keep your eyes on Zeus's face because this motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Don't make me do this! Don't make me do this! When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a light? When does a man become a monster? Does a rainbow become a tidal wave? When does a raisin become a rain? When does a man become a monster?
Captain?
I have to see her.
But we'll die.
I know.
That fucking smile. That
Yeah.
fucking smile. Ah!
Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and gild her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
I love this animatic. I will say, there's a different animatic, same song, by an artist called Annie Flama, who's the person who did Done For and then also the Ruthlessness that we watched, right? And they actually did Zeus turned into a bull. Like, he had like a bull motif to him where he had like the horns, and his hair was also like was braided, so it looked like a tail as well, like down to his like back. And we like when Penelope shows up, it's actually in the animatic for them, it's actually Zeus trying to like lure Odysseus into killing his men, basically. And that's what I think it is. Even before I saw that animatic, I think, especially considering she's yellow, even in the official art, which we will watch eventually, she's yellow. And like, even if that's just sunlight, I feel like that's Zeus doing some mystic shit, okay? So, anyways,
Fair enough.
that's the end of the Thunder Saga. What did we think?
Pretty good, pretty good. It is certainly interesting to see Odysseus's I guess new modus operandi being put to its put through the ringer already.
Right.
And the crew simply suffering more for it.
You want to talk about Fate Fate Zeus now?
Sure. Okay, so I won't talk too much about it because like I don't know if people want to just hear me yap about you're here for Epic, not for Fate. So I'll keep this brief until people until people like request I want to hear more
If you
yap
guys
about
listen,
Fate.
if you guys want to listen to us specifically yap about Greek Fate stuff, tell us in the comments and we will fucking make it happen. Okay? I can talk
Right.
about Greek Fate things all day, and like I know here we go. And I know that Keith can also do that. So
I can. I will. So
Exactly.
I cannot stop myself.
exactly. So we can talk for hours about Greek stuff. We literally probably could make an entire series where we just do like an hour a piece about one character, maybe more than an hour. Anyways, talk about
my well is as unlimited as my blade works.
Oh,
Anyways, so
yeah.
Fate's version of Zeus. First thing you should know, the gods are robots. Ooh, neat.
Because Deus Ex Machina, which is, the mechanical god.
Yes.
God of the machine. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Machine
the
of God.
The god within the machine.
Yeah.
If you don't know, the god in the machine is a term not just in pop culture for like random plot contrivances that feel like divine intervention. That's because they literally were divine intervention in, say, things like Grecian plays. And in those plays, gods and special effects were usually played by machines and mechanical devices that are wielding around props. Hence, Deus Ex Machina, the god within the machine, because it is literally a god within the machine. Fate simply takes that concept and pushes it to its natural limit by making the Grecian pantheon, the Olympians, entirely alien robots that came to Earth before the birth of Christ and essentially became Greece's Olympian gods. Zeus is their flagship. And and in opposition to a lot of other like depictions of Zeus in like popular media, he's not a nice dude.
Right.
And so many people have beef with him. In a Lost Belt, in a Lost Belt, which is essentially a divergent timeline, where the Grecian in this divergent timeline, the Greek gods continue to rule the world, and Zeus continues to be essentially the chief god of amongst everyone above everyone else, and he sunders Hades for trying to hold a rebellion for all of mankind. So because of that, no one can die. Literally, literally the only thing that can erase you from the world is an act of divine intervention. Usually through things like Zeus's own lightning bolts. And notably, Zeus's mechanical form is actually the only one with a face, because he's the flagship. He is the leader, so to say, of the machine gods. Poseidon's is shaped like a trident. That's pretty neat. Let's see, what else can I talk about? And that's why machines are a big sort of motif throughout a lot of, say, like Grecian heroic spirits. For instance,
Like Odysseus.
As a topical one, Odysseus, who is
with his mecha Trojan horse,
in Fate he has a mecha Trojan horse,
which I've shown because I used it as an in between when I had to cut things out of videos.
Yeah,
I love it.
And his link with Athena essentially gifts him the Aegis shield, or rather the Aegis helmet, which is in Fate basically an Iron Man armor.
Yeah.
That just it's the sickest thing, but also the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I love Fate. It's so silly.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Well, thank you all for watching with us. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to go like and subscribe to Keith's channel. And I'm gonna go buzz off now. Bye, guys.
Later, gamers.